College football, okay?
Damn, big belly with the cell board in.
But it's levels to this. So I got to say, how do you feel like? Are you ever had any cases like you went for start training?
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Alabama's offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed to the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can he make it to the marker? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. So Oregon's offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge is going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. It's a run. Running back's got it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback.
And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
That's caught. It's James. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Back to their 11-yard line. It's second and long. To the air. It's Milroe. Going for his running back. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And he goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Reed looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Barber. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Spin move and still going. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Reed. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the first on the ground? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Who says you need explosive? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And
think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Clemson's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude. He doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
Caught behind the line. It's Adams. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Here we go. That sack sets up a second down and very long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Handed off for a draw. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? It's a fumble. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson on the scoop and score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Pass midfield. The 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. Where have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. And it's a bunch formation. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Reed. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tries to get it to the running back. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. Return to pick 6. Touchdown Tigers. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Watson.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Reed. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
One more play before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And the Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Mafra. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Aggies. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The offense with a major gamble here. Going for it inside their own 40. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest with you. I thought on fourth down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well. Especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the back now goes in motion. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's just the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Reed. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? The defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Can he make it? And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Scanning the field. It's Reed. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The pass rush closing in. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shot.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Receiver makes the catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He's escaping the pocket now. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the beatdown continues. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he makes the grab. A successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Maffa. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Oh, it's a fake trying to run for the score. And the pass is incomplete. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead, and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.